lived and grew up in my childhood home for my entire life, which means I knew things. I knew my neighbors, I knew all the best local spots, I knew how to get around my grocery store probably with my eyes closed. For this very reason, I found myself getting excited as moving day approached. Excited to meet new people, explore a new city, be truly independent, and be by myself for the very first time. Here are the first few weeks of me living in Montreal.
I am officially packed up, got Fanya, Sasha, my dad is here, my mom is in a meeting, and we are off to Canada. I'm so excited. So here is the bathroom. So nice. Storage, roommate, and this is my room. I have the best view. Like, hello.
Obviously, moving to a new place where you don't know anyone is scary, but I pushed myself to put myself out there with the goal of talking to one new person every day, and it quickly paid off as I was able to begin creating friendships that were meaningful and could go beyond the modality of small talk. I did McGill Frosh, and honestly, I personally did not enjoy it. Of course, different people's experiences vary, but a lot of people that I talked to agreed that it was a bit overhyped. I went into Frosh thinking it would be a good way to make friends, but I felt like I truly started to make genuine friendships once Frosh ended.
To be honest, I'm not good at letting down my guard, but I really want it. Before you, I was running.
Another fear of everyone's is how the roommate situation is going to go. I feel like I really lucked out because my roommate is so kind and considerate, and I would say we're pretty good friends. So we like to do little activities together, like try out a new coffee shop, for example. One thing I quickly learned in my first few days of college was that I had to be proactive in making sure I had human interaction, because at home it's much easier to fulfill that necessary need, as you can literally walk out of your room and talk to your family. In college it can be a lot harder, and it's easy to fall into the trap of sitting in your room alone, which can be really hard and lonely. That's why I really try to organize things to do with friends at least once a day.
Experiencing big days like a holiday or birthday without the people you grew up celebrating with. September 5th is my sister's birthday, and it was the first time I wasn't there on her birthday. Although we FaceTimed all morning, it was so weird not being with her. Montreal is such a good city for foodies. There are so many cool cafes, bars, and restaurants to try out. My friends and I love going out and discovering new cafes to study at. I've been to Montreal 2 times in my life prior to moving here, and every time I visited, it's been winter. So Montreal in summer is quite the different experience. I've been trying to soak in the beautiful warm weather before it gets super cold.
Oh my god, that, yeah. That was amazing.
Thank you.
The funnest thing I've done so far here was renting a bike and biking to the farmers market. It felt so authentic to be really in the Montreal community amongst vendors selling fresh fruits. I had the best time.
If I have one piece of advice to give on what you have to bring to college, it is 100,000% an umbrella. I cannot tell you how many times my umbrella has come to use. I never thought I would have used it, but I was so wrong.
I could never see. I mean, like.
Montreal is such a great city for students as there are so many opportunities to study in different places, so I like to try out different cafes and study there.
Then comes one of the best nights of my life, which was watching Lizzie McAlpine perform at her first headline show. My friends and I lined up 3 hours in advance and we got the best spots right in front of her.
My friends and I tried to try out the popular cafes, Crew Cafe and Tommy Cafe. They were both super crowded, so we ended up just going to some random place. My roommate has this golden rule that any place that has plants is a good place to be. And this has proven true countless times. So she found this bar. It was like a greenhouse all on top. It was so cool. And they gave free plants to all of their customers. So we got some free plants that like grow on the ceiling and it was so cool. One of the things I love about McGill so much is that it's such an international school, so I've made friends from all over the world, and it's fun to have them experience new cultures and ways of being and foods that they don't have.
Very soft.
First time eating an ice cream sandwich. It's okay. Overall consensus, the French don't approve.
It's funny because I don't really consider myself religious at all. I did not grow up religious in any way, but going into college, I've just been participating in a lot of Jewish related activities, and I encourage you to participate in like your faith activity based things, because usually it's not actually surrounding the religion, but mostly making friends with the people who are similar to you or raised the same way. So that was been kind of like a good way for me in making some friends.